Okay, I'll ask one question here. For example, you are in afternoon shift. Okay, like so your shift starts at 3 p.m. and one of the guys in the morning shift, he did some operations in the GGSCI prompt. Now, for example, you don't have the proper HO, or you're not sure if he has done the right way or not. How will you validate what all things he had done?
He has done what? I mean, how to
Okay,
find
for example, yeah, how to find what all operations he had done.
for any process?
Anything in the GG prompt, what all he did. How will you know that? This is not an interview question, but yes, practically this will be helpful for you. Understanding my question?
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
Without asking that guy, how will you know what all was done?
Reboot file is the one where we'll see the details. I mean, if anything,
No, no, not report files. Is the
yeah,
GGSCR log file. So this is like an alert log file. GGSCR log. Okay.
okay, GL, okay.
Now you see from yesterday what all you did. Everything is here. If you remember, we were trying to correctly log in, right? And it was failing. So every attempt is recorded here. So I can understand that someone multiple time was trying to DB login. Then this extract was added. How it was added? See, everything is here.
Yeah, but it's like a generic file. Like anybody can modify this file.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Even if you modify alert to a log file, there is nothing in your hand, right?
Yeah.
So then that much thing I cannot help. Then okay, if you are saying that way, na,
Hmm.
one second.
Yeah, I just casually ask. I mean, I know that nobody can do those kind of activities.
No, they can do. I'm not saying they can't do, but
No, I mean nobody can answer for like if somebody manually did tempering of files, then it's
actually there are auditings actually.
uh,
I'm not sure if you're aware. Unix team, there's an audit team actually,
correct. They can find what are the commands has been
and
ran.
also not even the commands. They can also find your keystroke. For example, I wrote something. Okay, I pressed some keys, but I didn't press enter. Even that they will know. I'm not sure if it is there in banking because that is an expensive auditing team. Not sure whether it is there everywhere, but we don't have access to it, irrespective whether it is there or not. But yes, what I had done, okay, I had tried to cron tab. Okay, like whenever the file is changed, every second I am running the cron tab. So whenever the file is changed, it will immediately make the backup. That way I had done, not for the alert log file, but for some other script. But ideally, see, it's all we assume that we will not do anything from our team at least. So that thing is there. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, please
normally
proceed.
People
Yeah.
will not, yeah.
Yeah.
So no problem. So here I gave the start extract. You can see the timings and all everything here. So with this way you can understand what was thing, what was done by your teammates, etc.
Yeah, I remember I once there was some issue and like I was not able to start this GGSA. Okay, I mean manager itself. Sorry, not manager.
Hmm.
GGSA command prompt itself I was not getting because
You are
while
getting the
yeah,
library
like
error.
some library error in AIX environment. So at that time, this
Mhm.
DGS error file, I think, I mean, have
You mean like this?
kind of, yeah, kind of some live file.
But this error will not be stored in the GGSCI prompt.
No, at that time, like I was randomly searching. I mean, I didn't know the places, so I
Okay,
saw
okay.
the file. Let's see if anything is there.
See, only reason why the GGSCI command will not work if your environment variables are not set properly.
Correct, correct.
The only
And
explanation.
there is a little bit of difference AIX and Linux. I think this parameter LD underscore library path, right? So
Mm,
that is different in
yes,
Linux.
yes, 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 correct, correct, correct. You are right. Yeah, the library path, if it is not good, of course, it will not start. That's correct. Okay, so thing is, in GGSCI prompt, only those statements will be logged which are fired after you log into GGSCI. Okay, like the start extract, then everything what all is happening internally. So this, like, to read this file, you have to be very, very patient. Okay, if you want to immediately know what error is there, then you can check the who report file. That is this. Okay. So yesterday you saw I added a checkpoint table here, and then I added the replicate, and I told you to ignore the checkpoint part for now. So I'll show you why and how it is important. Any doubt up till now? Okay, thank you. Others also, if you have doubt, please ask. So here, checkpoint table. Okay, so I don't want to go into all these column values. I'll show you what all is used in real time. I select group number, sorry, group name, group key, sequence, RBA, create time, audit time. I'm skipping, log SCN, complete SCN, etc. Let me format it a bit. Okay, so now group name is corresponds to the process name, that is for the replicate, and then group key is just like a, I mean, for checkpoint table, group name and group key are the primary keys. वो composite keys. Then the sequence number is a trail sequence number. Like do info replicate. So replicate is in which sequence now? 0, right?
Yes.
And what is the RBA? 2783.
Correct.
2783 sequence 0. And then log SCN. Log complete SCN. So this means that this is the SCN of the source database. I don't know, I think we had discussed on some point, what if you lose the file system and all, right? For GoldenGate file system, how to recover. This is the last way. Now, with this, I can tell that my target or replicate wrote till this source SCN. So in our case, source is also same. So I'm showing here. So select SCN to timestamp. So this is 21st August, means yesterday, na? Right?
Yeah.
11:56 p.m. So this shows till what time you are the replicate has written. Any doubt, anyone?
This group underscore key, what you said, I mean, I didn't catch that one.
Group key actually thing is for this table, that is for this checkpoint table, group
Okay.
name and group key together are the primary key, the composite primary key. Group key is just a numeric value. I mean, one nothing was significant for us at
Okay.
this
Okay.
point. Okay, so here, okay, I'll first start with that intro.
So whatever information like we're getting from this checkpoint table,
Yeah.
if we if we see our db underscore the capture or db underscore apply
Mm,
there also we get some
yes,
process,
yes.
right?
Yep, yep. That is for
And
the
there we could see.
extract. That is for the extract. But in
For
this
replicate
case, you will
also
not see. No, 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 not for applicate. Now
db
here,
underscore apply.
capture, right?
Yeah.
You will not see anything now because this is a classic extract. Only for integrated you will see. Even for classic you will see, but I did not register the classic extract. That I'll show you when I'm about to show you the integrated one. DBA capture will come at that point or not now.
Okay. Because their process name comes like, I mean, ggas dollar, then the it,
Yeah, correct. But that is for the extract
indi-
process which you have registered. Okay.
Okay. So that is only for integrated.
Yes, yes. Even for classic, you can have if you register it. I will show that once I cover a few theory.
Sure, sure. Yep.
Now, I'll first
Sorry if
like to show
I
you.
ask too many questions. Sorry for that.
No, 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 it's fine. You can ask, man. No, see, thing is, if you ask more questions, others will also learn because I mean, it's your time to take maximum from me, right? So no issues. Okay, I want to show you the dietary structure. Just a second. So this was the checkpoint. Yeah, I'm doing a slideshow. 1 second. So can you see the screen?
Yeah, yeah.
So DIR Now here I will explain how the structure is done of the GGSCI home or the Golden Gate home because in every folder there is a specific type of file having a specific purpose, and if you follow that it will be easy for you and others also. So the first file, that is dirprm. So what is that? That's a folder, sorry. Oh, so dirprm is what? Default location for Golden Gate parameter files created by Golden Gate user to store runtime parameters for Golden Gate process group or utilities. File name is same as the process name. So if you remember, by yesterday I was doing some statement, right? Let me show you that again.
Create subdirects.
That was the first step to create.
Yeah.
Uh,
Then
like
value.
how I was editing or viewing the param files by firing view param, then process names, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just a second. So when I do view param process, like extract name, it gave me the above. When I do view param replicate name, so where are these files exactly stored? I'll exit here. dir prm. So here are the files stored. You cat this file, it will be same. Understanding? So in dir prm, we write the actual param files. Is this clear? All right. Now dir dat. This is a default location for Golden Gate Trail files created by extract locally and for pump remotely. Written in internal Golden Gate format. File name format is a user defined two character prefix followed by either 6 digit until 11G or 12C 9 digits. So what does this mean? Uh, for example, dir dart is what, like where you give the location. So now this is source, this is star target. I'm directly doing extract here. So what will extract do? Read from the extract will read from the redo. Sorry, extract will read from the redo and archive and write to the local trail file, right? So locally it will try write. So what is the location of that trail file? So normally it is under dir dat for folder. Okay. So like yesterday, even if you see here, it is under dir dat. There, then you can create your own folders and all according to your understanding. Or from the GG home,
But it is not mandatory that it has to be, there, right?
well, if you want to change, I mean, if you want to save it outside GG home, then there are some mandatory parameters you'll have to use. Not straightforward.
No,
That parameter.
not saying outside GG home. I mean, inside GG home, we can create a separate directory and then can mention, right?
I have not tried that. We can, because if you're creating inside GG home only, then wow, then we know we would directly use dir dat only. If you want to create outside GG home, then that's a different scene. I did not try that. Ideally, the standard is inside the dir dat, make your own subfolders for you to, for example, uh, if this server is having multiple sources, so I will make multiple directory structures, which is easy for me also to understand. So that's why I do. But yes, inside the GG home, I did not try to create the trail files in any folder apart from dir dat.
Okay.
Can you explain DAR, DAT once again?
Now I'm going to the subfolder and you can see the trail file here, that is dir dat. And as you can see, the format is two character prefix followed by either six Anyone, any cases? Okay, well, let me ask a short example. For example, uh, you have, okay, your employee ID can be only of 3 digits, okay? So what is the maximum value you can have? 3 times 9, na? Am I making sense?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I missed your question last for some many, I think few seconds. I was not able to hear. Did you
Yeah, we
ask?
lost the connection.
Oh,
In
okay. It's actually the thing is, there's another app in my phone which I can't remove it. Like whenever call from site comes, so we have an on-call number, right? So my
Mhm.
shift is over, so I will not respond to it. So whenever that apps rings, every other app they go on mute.
Ah,
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, so my doubt was if your employee ID can be maximum of 3 digits, what is the maximum, the highest number it can
Yeah,
have?
it's 999. It's 999.
Yeah, so correct, right? So same way, my trail file in 11G version, I'm not sure if you guys have 11G now, but anyways, I had worked extensively in 11G also. So you'll have 6 digits. So trail file name is 2 characters and then followed by 6 digits. So here, what do you think can be the maximum trail file?
Yeah, it's 99 lakhs, 99,000, 999.
Okay. In short, you are saying 6 times 9,
Yeah,
isn't it? So like first trail file will be like this, then second.
yeah, yeah. Got it.
So that way. So ideally, it should be mathematically 6 times 9, right?
Yeah.
But in for Golden Gate, it is ET 989999. For
Okay.
Golden Gate, it is not 6 times 9, it is 98999. Actually, I don't. I mean, there is one case I will explain you theoretically how to handle it because in my environment, there used to be scene where the trail file used to reach this figure.
Oh, that much.
Yeah, because this now this happens in telecom because in telecom data is generated like anything. In banking, it is not much, but in telecom it is huge. Every month I solve this for 2 3 replicate sets and all. It used to be that way, that extensive.
Oh my God.
Okay, so now dir chk, but in okay from to 12c, since it is 9 uh, digits, so I don't, I mean, currently yet I have not faced this issue yet. I'll explain you that the doc ID and the solution also for it. Now, what is DIR-CHK? So DIR-CHK, uh, it it will store the checkpoint info. So whatever session we did in the checkpoint class, right? For the extract, the read checkpoints, the write checkpoints, all these things are stored in an OS file, that is in dir.chk. So this sub directory contains the checkpoint file created by extract and replicate process, which stores the current read and write position to support data accuracy and fault tolerance, written in internal GoldenGate format. CPE for extract checkpoint file, CPR for the replicate checkpoint file. Okay, so here dir.chk. So these are the checkpoint files. So for extract, you will have an E at the end, and for replicate, you will have an R at the end. Okay, so these files are actually very, very, very important. Uh, okay, I will do something now, but don't do in your prod environment, okay, or even in your non-prod, to show you the importance of the checkpoint file. Because if the checkpoint file gets spoiled, I'll explain you then what will happen. So this replicate I stopped, okay.
So CPR, I got the point. CPR is for replicate and CPE for extract
Extract.
and B for pump. Is it?
No, B is also for extract only. See,
I mean,
yesterday I did not create pu- pump, na,
yeah, yeah. Yesterday
so
only,
it
yes.
can't be pump. I'll explain that. Don't
Okay.
worry, I'll come to that because now here at this point I will explain. If you remember bounded recovery, which I
Yes.
had left it
Yeah.
in the checkpoint class to show in the practical, that I will
Okay.
show now.
Okay.
Okay. So now, for example, somehow you mess with this file. Now see in info all what comes. Are you seeing the replicate is gone just like that? Understanding everyone why checkpoint file is more important?
Yeah.
Everyone understood why you should not mess with the checkpoint file?
Yeah. It's like dangerous. No.
Because it will throw away the existence of the process,
Process.
right?
Yep.
And you will not know how much, till what time, which file it read, what it did, when, what is the recovery point for it to start, to nothing. So again, now this actually I do when I have to migrate the processes, that I'll show in the coming classes. Like I hope you we had a for discussion how to upgrade. Now this is 12.2. Now for example, you want to upgrade to 12.3 or 18C or 19C, then how to do? So that way I will play with the checkpoint file provided I know how to handle them. Anything wrong you do here, you're going to mess up a lot of things. So for now, don't do it since you're not aware of it. Is that okay? Clear?
Yep.
So if you see now, CPB, B stands for the bounded recovery. Now this I would like to show you with an example. Let me check if I had stored any of the previous um, GG doc new, right? Documents, all right. I just think so as to avoid the drawing again. Now here I want to show you the checkpoint wala thing. So just waiting for the file to open. Let's second. Yeah, this was the initial load thing. Anyways, I will draw it again. Not an issue. So for example, consider this is your redo, okay, archive. So 9 a.m. transaction 1 starts, right? And my extract is here. So then 9:10 a.m. transaction 2 starts. I'm just reporting the sorry, repeating the checkpoint class to show you the bounded recovery. 9:15 a.m. 9 transaction 3 starts. So tell me one thing. What all the read checkpoints will be now? Okay, tell me how many read checkpoints are there? One or two?
There'll be two.
Okay, which one?
First is
Which
the
would be the
startup
first?
checkpoint, transaction
Start
one.
the checkpoint. Okay, but
Then
I I told you about the other two, right?
yeah, one is startup, another is this one read checkpoint where it is reading, and another one is
Correct.
recovery checkpoint.
Exactly. So what is the recovery checkpoint? Where will it point?
Recovery checkpoint will be the transaction which doesn't commit yet.
But there are three for transactions now. So on which it will be pointing?
The first one, because it has not committed so far.
So it will point to the oldest open transaction, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that word I was expecting. Oldest open transaction is my recovery checkpoint. Now this I want to show you practically now. So that's why I'm again touching a bit of theory before showing in the prax. And another read checkpoint you will have, which will have which will
Transaction.
continuously read.
Yeah.
So here, then here, right? So tell me one thing. Will it write anything to the trail file yet?
So far, not.
Okay. Everyone following, right? Say in the chat room also, yes, no, it's fine for me. Because I'm explaining for the second time with practical now.
Yeah.
Everyone else? Yeah, thank you for saying that. Okay,
Yeah.
so for example, now at 9:20, transaction 1 is committed. So now tell me which will be stored in the trail file for transaction 1. Now when it comes again and reads here, okay, I'll use green only. So once it reads here, it will find, okay, well, this guy is committed, so it will write in the trail file transaction 1, isn't it? So
Yes.
now tell me, where will be the recovery checkpoint move now?
Yeah. Now it will be transaction two.
Correct, correct. So it will now point to the oldest open transaction. So now the oldest open wood transaction is 2.
9, 10, 2.
So here it will point. Okay. Now, for example, this is second day. Okay. This was, for example, 22. Now it is 23rd August. Okay. And we're having like wood transaction 20 and all. But still, for transaction 2 is not committed. And now, for example, at 10 a.m., extract fails due to any reason. And now when you start the extract, from where it will start, where from where it will start extracting.
From a recovery checkpoint, it will start.
So what is the recovery?
It's 9, 10. And it's transaction two.
So it is previous day transaction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So uh, everyone following, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Very good, very good. That's why I'm going slowly, okay? So now on 23rd August, if the extract fails, it will still start from the recovery checkpoint. So recovery checkpoint is of the previous day. So extract will again start from here only. But now you tell me somehow that archive log which had this transaction is deleted. Then do you think it will start?
Won't.
It will fail, saying that cannot find the archive log.
Yeah.
Here is where I want to show you the importance of bounded recovery. Now, bounded recovery, okay? So it is an actually another folder. So let me show you first physically, then I'll show you in the diagram. Before that, for example, this is your extract. Now, how will you find what is the recovery checkpoint?
Show ch.
Correct. Show ch. That is show ch
Checkpoint.
most ch for checkpoint. I'll go to the top. So show ch again. It will show you the basic extract output. Now see here current checkpoint details. So first action is read checkpoint. From where it is reading? Oracle redo log. We all know that. Now this is startup checkpoint. This will just show that when had you started your extract. This will just give you that information and nothing else. Then comes the recovery checkpoint. See what is written. Position of oldest unprocessed transaction in the data source. Unprocessed means which is still open or which is still uncommitted, right? So on which where it is stuck, I mean what is the recovery point? Sequence 15. So redo log sequence 15, and this is the RBA of that record in the redo log, timestamp, SCN and all. So this is giving me the location of the redo log also. If this file somehow is not there, then we are in a big trouble.
What you said just now? You said if this file.
It's not there. For example,
Oh,
now this is still on the online redo log. If I do
correct.
few more switch log file, it will be on archive, na?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And if your RMAN archive job, cleans it up,
Yeah.
then your archive will not be there on the disk or
Disk.
the echo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
What I do, I normally check the time here. So it is 8:22. So this is almost current time. Eh,
Yeah.
okay, this is actually CST. Okay, this is 2 hours behind actually. Current time is 12:59 p.m. Yeah, this is EST. I'm sorry, Eastern time zone. So and the current checkpoint is also the same. So when these two, current checkpoint and recovery checkpoint, are nearby, then you are absolutely safe. I have seen a case where the recovery checkpoint is of months behind in production also. So that is due to some bug actually. Okay. So that I will show you how to find that. For now, is this 2 point clear? Recovery checkpoint, current read checkpoint. Recovery means the one in the red one, which I was showing, and the current is the green one.
So,
Is it clear? Yeah.
if, if we lost yesterday's RK log, how we need to proceed further?
So, okay. Now that I will answer. But did you understand till here?
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
the next part actually.
Okay.
Now, for example, if you don't have a BR and you lose yesterday's archive log, you have no option but to restore from the backup.
Mhm.
Is this clear? In case
Okay.
of no BR.
No beer in the in the sense, what is that? No beer.
Okay, in case bounded recovery is not there and you lose the required archive log, the only option is to restore from the backup, rman backup.
Yeah, that sentence I understood. What I'm saying, bounded recovery is not there means, is it? I mean, I understand a recovery checkpoint. I understand the read checkpoint, but
Okay, so what I mean is that when you give a parameter like br off on your extract, it will
okay,
not use bounded recovery. I'll explain that what it is meaning.
okay,
But assuming BR is not enabled for your extract, it will hunt for the archive log, and if it is not finding, it will fail. Is this point clear,
okay.
everyone? After this, I will show you what is BR.
By default, it's on, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Because
By
I
default, it's
haven't seen so far BR of command. That's why I'm asking. I mean,
yeah, 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 correct, correct, correct. No, I mean it's a bad command to use. So now let me show you what is BR, bounded recovery. So bounded recovery is again a file in the operating system. Okay. First, I'll explain its concept. Bounded recovery. Now, bounded recovery, it is what the purpose of is it? It will store the state of long running transactions. So it has a specific parameter. So normally BR interval is of 4 hours by default. Okay, so BR interval is of 4 hours. One second. Sorry. So BR interval is of 4 hours. So whichever transaction spans more than 4 hours, the data related to that transaction and the required information from the archive log we will store in
please,
BR.
please check your mouthpiece. I mean,
Mic.
this one.
Oh, sorry, sorry. Okay, I'll explain again. Oh, not an issue. Audible right now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So when I'm saying bounded recovery, so its objective is to store the status of the long running. Now, tell me one thing. Our transaction 2 started at 9:10 on 22nd of Au- August, and on 23rd also it is still not committed. So it means that it's a long running, isn't it?
Yes.
It is running from so many hours, right? So we can term it as running long, na?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, thank you. So, so bounded over recovery has to identify the long running transactions. So we have the default interval as 4 hours. Any transaction which spans 4 hours, that transaction is termed as a long running one, and it will be stored in some BR file. So the state of what transaction 2 will be stored in some file, BR files. So what will this have? This will have all the required information related to whatever is there in the archive log for transaction 2. Everything will be stored in the BR. So that way, if there are 2, 3 long running transactions, for example, transaction 3 also. So this also information will be stored in the BR file. Now, on 23rd August, when the extract fails here, okay, so what is the recovery checkpoint? It is still transaction 2 only, right? But in this case, this guy will not look for the archive log, it will go for the BR files. Did you, understand, or shall I explain again?
No, it's fine. But here you're saying it will not go to the archive log, but this beer file will contain the information, right? What are the things that it did? What?
Yes,
But for
data.
the full data, it has to go to the
Data
archive, right?
it will have. Data also it will have.
Okay.
It will have the data also. Means everything related to for transaction 2, which is there in the archive log, it will have all that info. So you don't need to go to archive log. You can directly go to the BR file.
Okay.
That is why you see bounded recovery in your extract report files. That keyword.
Okay. Okay. So this file will
Everyone
be
has,
then quite huge in size. Slowly it will grow, right? If there are long running transactions, then
yes, it will go. Of course, it will go.
okay. Okay. I thought it's only metadata will be there, but actual data.
Sorry, say again.
No, I initially I thought it will have only the metadata
No, 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 no. Then
regarding the.
what will be the use then? If it is having only the metadata, still I am dependent on the archives. Na?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You want to take that dependency out of archive log. So where the file is stored in GG Home CDBR, it will create a folder on the name of extract, and this is the BR file. Currently it is up to date because I don't have anything running long here yet. This file you cannot see or open, but these
Okay. We
files are
can't
here.
open.
No, no, no. You can't read it.
Okay. Okay.
But yes, if this file is somehow removed, then it will go for the archive log.
Okay.
Okay. So this
Okay.
is what bounded. Sorry, yeah. Please ask.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So for how long it will, I mean, is there any limitation that we can keep, we can keep this many? hours of data, or is there something?
It depends on your recovery checkpoint. So in our case here, it will have recovery checkpoint information of for transaction 2 for transaction 3. For example, if for transaction 2 is I mean committed, so
Hmm.
the recovery checkpoint will move from 2 to 3, right?
Yes.
There's a separate file for 2, then it will be taken out. So how long the BR file will be there, it is directly related to the transaction which is there on your database. Because for extract, if the session is unprocessed or uncommitted, it means that it should have the BR files. Only when the transaction is finished, it will clean the BR files automatically. We don't have to do anything.
No, no, I understood this point. What my question was, I mean, this beer file, how long, I mean, how many days old, or long transaction it will keep
Okay.
here? Any
See,
limitation
it
or?
can. There is no such limit. What I saw yesterday, I mean last month, uh,
Hmm.
it was having BR file of October 2017. That's a bug actually. Extract things that some transaction is still alive of last year. So there is no such I mean I would say
Limitation.
an high watermark. It's straight away based on the transactions. For example, if there is some web for logic session which was not cleaned properly, and if the session is still there on the database level, extract will keep a pointer to it. So that was the thing which happened with me. There was a web logic session. I mean, the team they properly bounced their process, but somehow that was there on the. I mean, it was not there at their server level. That is from the say middleware server, but the possession was there in inactive state in the database, and extract was still holding lock to it, which is wrong, na?
Yeah.
But still, extract will keep. So in such cases, you will find the recovery checkpoint to be very far away.
Okay. So
So
you said you noticed that 2017 file. Is it that timestamp of that BR file was?
timestamp, timestamp. Yeah, yeah. Even the timestamp will be same. Now
Okay,
this
so
time,
BR file timestamp was 2017, right?
yep, 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 yep.
Okay, okay,
One thing, check in your prod environment, okay?
okay. So
For
now
these two,
I am thinking, like, why we bother that much? Our archive logs are not there, not there. If BR itself can do that much of work.
yeah, if BR is there, oh, you are safe. If BR is there, you are safe because just make sure that in your extract there is no parameter called as BR off.
No, that is not there. That I'm sure because I haven't, heard. I mean, seen this, command at all.
This is
BR
the
off.
in the param file I am saying.
Yes, yes, yes. That I'm sure.
So do one thing. It's for everyone. If you have access to your prod environment, once again. Okay, if you have access to your prod, right? Do info
Hmm.
extract show ch and see
Yeah.
these two parameters, recovery and the current one, and see how far is recovery checkpoint from the current checkpoint. See, if you ask me, I have seen case where this is months behind, like over like this, and SCA will be, of course, lower. This I have seen, and if this is the case, then you ask in the group. I will show you how to do more. For now, for theory, I'm just not showing you that here. First, understand this. So whenever you're doing info extract show ch,
Hmm.
this recovery checkpoint and the current checkpoint should not be that far. Few hours or even 2 3 days is acceptable, but not more than a week. Because ideally, you should not have any session which is running for weeks, right? That is wrong, na?
Yeah.
And in case if it is there, then we have to ask the app team, guys, is this the right way? Okay, because most of the time what I get answer from the app team that they have cleaned the web logics from their end. I mean, those are the Java related sessions. So I have not yet found session. I found 4 days old session which is required by the app team, but not more than a week. It is still again dependent on your environment. But yes, you can check this. Okay, and then
Yeah, you can see the difference of this recovery checkpoint and current checkpoint timestamp. But I mean, how we'll come to know that what process, I mean, inactive or a process is having this
that
position
I will
holding it.
explain.
Okay,
Uh, that I will explain.
okay,
Uh,
okay, fine.
Best, I would like to explain like in your environment, like in case if you face this, in in case if you're seeing this, right, ping me right away. Okay,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
give you a set of statements. I mean, I hope you can take a photo from your cell, isn't it? Is that
No, that is not allowable. I mean, it's
okay?
strictly no.
Okay, all right. So not even from your phone, Oppo you can take, right? Okay.
Correct. Actually, camera is there, so it's very much,
Oh, okay. So you don't work from home.
yeah, a very rare case.
Okay. So once if you're working at home, then I think we can do it. Else leave it. Anyone else who is I mean who is having access to prod environment? Because showing in dev environment, I'll have to generate lot of data for it, and with my health, I cannot do that now. Anyone else who is having access to prod environment? Ramesh, I mean, Pramod, anyone?
Yeah, we have a broad, but like I don't have access to that actually.
Oh my God. Anyways, don't worry. I will give you 2 3 days. If you're not
Okay.
able to do it, then I will give you one snippet on how to do with all these statements in proper talk. Okay,
Okay, okay, okay.
that's easy only because last week only I showed to my app team guys like they were possession of October and all. Anyways, so you check this in your real-time prod environment, and after this, if the checkpoint file is a bit older than a day or so, then you go and check in the BR folder. Here, BR folder means what? In the GG home, there's a folder called as BR, and then there will be another folder with the extract name, and then you just go and do a list. You will find the BR files and check their timestamp. Okay.
Okay.
So in this case, it will have timeliness is 3, right? 3 means March. So this will have this timestamp.
Oh,
This will happen for sure.
that means in March 21st, some transaction started who is still on.
Yes, or yeah, or it can also mean that some application session started, which are normally the Java sessions, the web logic ones, but somehow they didn't got cleaned up and they're still there in the database. And Oracle will not assume that it is not required, yeah, it is required. So even that creates issue. Okay.
Okay.
How to find what the session is? You just me over next week. In
Okay.
the meanwhile, if you work from home, well, let me know. So this is your PR. Okay.
Okay.
Now
So
let's
yeah,
see.
yeah. As you were just describing BR, do we have a BR for our like replicate as well, or
Why?
it's
Why? No. See, BR replicate is not going to. No, no. There is no such file for replicate or pump because replicate pump they have no need to work with the archive log. All they need is a trail files.
okay? Yeah.
So BR is not for that. Okay. Sorry. Uh, right. Now report file dir. The default location for a process report files created by the extract and manage a process and also for pump to report statistical information related to a process running written in external ASCII format. ASCII means normal text format and file name format is .rpt where is sequential number append. So let me show you then. So if you remember yesterday, I also fired one statement to check the error, right? That is view, report, and the process name. So when I'm doing report, process name, from somewhere it will be reading that file, isn't it? So from where is it reading the file? So view report, report name. Once again. Sorry. Okay. So view report, report name, you get this file, right? So where is this file exactly stored? It is stored in dir rpt. So let me give only, for example, extract name. So you see here, this is the, if you see the timestamp, and the report file with the exact name of the process dot rpt is always the current file which is being updated. So this is the latest file, 22nd August. And for example, if you stop start now, okay, so what will happen? This file will be changed to after one, zero will be appended,
One.
and for this file, one will be appended. Well, let me show you this.
Yeah, at that time report file contents will be very less.
Correct, correct,
Otherwise, for long running process, taking the report file itself is a pain.
correct, correct, true. And also, your report file can get overwritten also if there are a lot of transactions and all. So now, if you see, I did a stop start. So again, there will be another report file. See here, ls minus lit. Now you see according to the timestamp. Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. Copy paste went wrong. See here. This was the previous output, na? What was the size of this file? 4746, and it was, this is the extract name, isn't it? Ext ext
Yes.
401, and the 0 is appended at the end. Let me store in the notepad for you. Okay, now you see, oopsie, see here now, 4746 file. Now instead of 0 you have a 1 here at the end. Understanding? The files will be overwritten. So like after this, like you saw, one, this instead of 0, 1 dot rpt, then it will be 2 dot rpt, then 3, 4, 5, 6, as such till 9. So every process at any point of time can have minimum 10 report files. 10 means how? From 1 to 9, that is 9, and the original one, process name dot rpt. Is this clear?
Yes.
Is this clear or no? This is just an FYI you should know. Okay, thank you. Now dir PCS. Now many don't say this, okay, but there's some special use. Default location for status files. File extensions are either PCE for extract, PCR for replicate, and PCM for manager. These files are created only while a process is running. The file shows the program name, process name, port number, etc. So let's see it. As you can see, you have only two files. Why? Any, but you have extract, pump, and replicate. Sorry, extract and replicate, na?
Because
But still, it is having.
replicate is stopped.
Ah, exactly. So this file will be there only for the running one, and it will have the basic info. This is the PID. See here, extract only, na? And param file name ext01. Now if I start the replicate, see, file for replicate also came.
I
Sorry,
think
I
you
was on mute. So then we have dir. Okay, any doubt till dir PCS?
no.
No, right? Okay, thank you. Then there's another folder dir tmp, which will just I mean, which will be used for storing the temporary data, like where there's a very long running transaction and all. So temporary files are stored here. So nothing much. There, SQLs, we keep some SQL file. These are the wallet files. This actually I have not yet used in real time, so I won't be. So I'm skipping that. Okay. And there's another folder, dir crd. This is used to store the wallet file of the login credentials. This we call it as credential store. Now, if you see the extract param file, where is that? Uh, okay, let me show you again. Dir prm. The password is straight away exposed, no? Which is wrong, which you will not have in the real time. So how to hide it? So that we hide through credential store. That's a very small topic. I'll take it for some time else, right? Any doubt here up till now?
Okay, you will later discuss this one, right? DRCMP.
DIR?
This credential you will discuss later, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, guys, I will stop here. The cough is increasing.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Any up till now, whatever we saw. Why I showed this class? Because whatever I told in theory, I should be able to link with the practical. So that's what this was all about. So we had a recap of the checkpoint due to that only. Anyone? All clear? Ramesh, Pramod, Pintu, and others. Chandra, Murli.
See, your voice,
Okay, sorry. Now is it audible?
yeah, it's fine now.
If
ఓకే సార్.
I give you the
ఇంత
extract
ప్రశాంతంగా
name,
ఉంది అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే
sorry,
ఇదంతా చేయాలి.
I was sorry. Say again.
Set a new name for data file 82 to మరి ఇక్కడ అన్ని చూపించట్లేదు ఇది.
ఇక్కడ కూడా కొన్ని చూపిస్తుంది.
Okay, I think someone is speaking for Ramesh.
ఇది ఒక్కొక్కసారి అలా జరుగుతుంది. ఎందుకు జరుగుతుంది అర్థం అవ్వలేదు.
Anyways, yeah. So Pintu, my doubt was, or anyone who is having access, if I give you the extract name, can you give me the pump and for replicate name?
Yeah, you already, one day you asked this
Yeah,
question.
I asked. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I didn't get answer.
yeah,
So
correct.
tomorrow, can you find and give me?
Yeah, I mean, I on the next days, if I try to see my extract process, so if I give info star, right,
Hmm.
it gives me all the process, this one details like what
Correct.
trails as of now currently they are having. So if we see the trail file of extract, and we can see the same trail file for the pump.
Awesome. Correct. Exactly. So that's the answer. And how pump to the replicate?
Pump to replicate, I mean, if we see the pump, actually, we'll get the trail file location, remote trail file location.
Hmm. So you mean to say the same way to find for the replicate also, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because where trail file will, pump will write, same trail file will be read by the replicate, right?
Correct. Okay. Others who are not understanding, don't worry. I am going to show that when I draw the
My
pump. Okay.
question here is a little, I mean, a small question here. If
Yeah.
I have so many kind of process in a system, then finding that one itself, like literally I have to go and see the location, right? If there are, for example, there are like 20-30 process,
Mm.
then this list become huge, right? Once
Yeah.
you
I'll explain a trick also for that. What I do, I will copy the whole list, copy and save it in a notepad
okay,
and search. Simple.
okay, got it.
Something you do
That
outside
one,
OGG also.
yeah, that one only, I mean, I did. So,
Yeah. See, we have to make our works better. Simple.
yeah,
Okay. Another thing I want to explain. Now, info star will give you the detail information. It is like manually, if I give info a process name, instead of that, if I give info star or info e star, it is kind of a pattern matching. Okay.
yeah.
1 second. So kind of a pattern matching. or info R star, it will just search by the name only. Okay, R means R and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you see here, what is shown here? Extract, I mean the process type, whether it's extract or replicate. Extract name or pump name means the process name.
Mm.
And when it was last started, okay,
Yeah.
what is the status? And this is more important, checkpoint lag. This means the actual lag. Like, for example, how much far it is from the current time. And this update is the checkpoint lag. It means that this extract has not been updated until till 10 seconds. So at any point of time, if you're seeing that this lag is increasing more and more, this lag means what? If you do info, this
Time checkpoint.
since checkpoint is this.
Yeah.
First one is the lag at checkpoint, and the second one updated. It corresponds to this time since checkpoint. And if this checkpoint goes on increasing too much, right? Then it means that extract is actually either stuck or not doing anything. Is that understanding, right? So I'm just showing you how to read the info process name output.
Yeah, so this time since checkpoint means, for example, if it's about 10 minutes, that means from the last 10 minutes, it has not anything, is it?
Yes, yes. From last 10 minutes, it is either stuck or some blocking, it, or it has not done anything yet, or it is still processing or reading, but not written or updated anything.
Okay. Then what is the checkpoint? No, lag.
Lag at checkpoint means if it is coming, suppose 3 hours, means it is 3 hours behind, but it is processing the data.
3 hours
Means
behind from
slowness
our source. I mean,
from
what?
target. From the sys time. From the current time, it is 3 hours behind. Simple. For
Okay.
example, you have stopped your extract now, okay, at 10 a.m. and then
Okay.
you start tomorrow the same extract. So you will have a lag of at least 24 hours now.
Yeah.
Understanding? Same
So
thing.
at that time, lag at checkpoint will be 24 hours.
Yes. So that's what it means. That is the actual lag and
But I
time
think
since.
time since also will be like 24 hours, right?
Yes, yes, yes. But uh, once you start the extract, right, it will immediately become zero. Times is checkpoint is like, in your control file, the data is almost updated at real time, right? Like for example, if redo is one third full or
Yeah.
every second 5 seconds. So that way, this checkpoint file will be, I mean, if extract is doing something, right? For example, extract is having 3 hours of lag, and now it read data of 5 minutes. So the time since checkpoint will keep on checking. Is the extract doing anything? So suppose after 5 minutes, for example, okay, let me show
Yeah.
with that diagram.
Yeah. This time since immediately move to lag at checkpoint. That.
Yes, 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 that is there. It will move. What I'm trying to say is something more. Suppose this is your redo log, and these are your data. Okay. Sorry. So your extract was here. Extract is stopped. Okay. Now it is stopped. And tomorrow you are starting. Okay. So tomorrow I am starting. Na? So thing is, so this will be 24 hours. Means till 24 hours, extract was not updated, and this will be stopped. Understand this thing?
Yes.
For example, extract you have stopped today. Okay. Tomorrow when you do info all, you will see this lag at checkpoint might be zero, might not be zero. Okay. I don't know at that point if there was any lag or not. But times is checkpoint will be 24 hours because till to 24 hours it was not doing anything. Na? So this is the
Yes.
kind of idle time. And once you start your extract now, so it will first read here data. So at that point, what will happen here? So extract stop will be running, and this lag will shift here. Sorry, and lag since checkpoint will be 0 0 because now lag since checkpoint is sorry, time since checkpoint is updated now because now extract was started back. So started back means it was something it has started to read. So this will be again zero. But the actual lag is 24 hou- hours, right? Because it was stopped that long, right? Understanding?
Yeah.
And so again, so this will grow 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, and as and when it is reading next record. So suppose, for example, from here to here, it took 10 seconds. Okay. So thing is, it will like it was one, then 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, or like that. When it comes to 10 seconds, okay, here. So when it comes to 10 second, and when extract comes from here to here, again it will become 0 0 here, 0 0 0 0 0, and some lag will be over reduced. So time since checkpoint, if it is changing frequently, it means that my extract is processing. It is not stuck anywhere. And lag at checkpoint gives you the actual lag. And how much is it behind? Is it fine? Okay. Even if you don't understand, don't worry. Ask me again.
We'll have a continue next session this
Sorry.
because replicate also does behave in, I mean, the same way. I mean, the meaning,
Yes. Every process will behave the same way.
because if we have for example, long run transaction for a replicate, we
Hmm.
could see that time since checkpoints slowly start, increasing.
Correct. That is true.
The
So
moment some commit happens, it immediately moves to checkpoint back.
exactly. So in that case, when the time since checkpoint is not being updated, what you can do, send replicate name status
Yeah,
and fire that every 1 or 2 minutes and see if the RBA is changing or not. If it is changing, be relaxed that it is doing the work.
yeah,
If it is not changing, then there is issue. So, for example, now what he asked, I'll explain to you guys. Now, if the time since checkpoint, okay, is not updating, then what you can do, send. Now this I'm saying for the replicate. Like here, if I do for my replicate, send replicate name status. So here it is at end of file. But if the time since checkpoint is not changing, like 1 hour, 2 hours, then you will have some value here. That's in which sequence number, how many were records, is all it will show, and this will not be zero. So fire this statement multiple times, and this output should change. So in real time production, sorry for that. So in real time production, the output of send replicate name status will change. So that you have to see. Even for extract, you can do it, but that will be more helpful to know whether it is in recovery or not. So here recovery is completed. So if you fire the statement again and again every 1 minute, 2 minutes, this checkpoint positions should change. If it's changing, okay. For example, if I ask you, guys, is your extract doing something? Is it reading anything? So how to identify that? Just do a send extract status. Here you will see read thread is 1, sequence is 6. Fire again this statement in 1 minute or few seconds. See if anything has changed or not. I mean, even if in sequence 16 has the RBA moved up, so it means that it is going forward, right? Reading your archive logs. Or if the sequence becomes 17, okay, good. So means it is moving forward, right? If the sequence is not changing only for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it means your extract is stuck. Uh, well, this will make more sense if you see in real time. This is just an FYI for you guys for now. Is it okay? Fine.
yeah.
Same way goes for the replicate also. If you fire this statement in interval of 1 minute or few seconds, these should change. If they're changing, it means something is happening in the replicate, else this is also stuck. So
Yeah, what?
always do not, so that's what I'm saying. Send replicate status, send extract status, or even send pump name status will give you the actual detail information of where these guys are reading. Now, for example, send extract status, it will give you the checkpoint information. See, current read position. Where is it reading from? That is from redo thread 1, that is single node. Archive log sequence 16, this RBA, this timestamp, this SCN. And where is it writing? Trail file number 1, RBA this much. So if you want to check this way, check it actually. See here, trail file 1 it is writing, right? Sequence 1. That is why you have 1 here. RBA this, RBA this, and trail file name. Anyone, any doubt?
No, no, not doubt. In case of this one, replicate, what I've noticed, if we give a status, right, and it shows that, yeah, in processing, I mean data in processing,
Hmm.
and some other time, like we see, like it gives a message, timeout error.
Okay. So that happens when a really long running session is there. So at that point, okay, actually that is a part of the performance. Anyways, I'll give you a brief. At that point, you have to check in GB dollar session. Now, for example, how to check the session information. Select SID. Module. Take event also. Where module, for example, you want to find would details for your replicate. This will show all the information what it is, even if you get the SQL ID. So here you have to troubleshoot what is it exactly doing at the database end. So here you have to check what is the wait event. At that point, when it is giving timeout, right? Check on the wait event there, and that will give you more hint. Where now that comes under the part of performance tuning. Is that okay?
Yeah, and like in this kind of situation, right, when you see the timed out error, if we try to stop a process, it will not get stopped. We have to
Exactly. It
manually
will not stop. Then
manually
you'll
kill
have
it.
to kill it.
Yeah.
But even if killing and was starting it back again would does not help you, then you have to check in the database. Because, for example, replicate is what it will also log into the target and apply, right? And for example, if it is taking a very bad plan, then of course it will take a lot of time. So you have to troubleshoot in that way. Is that okay, clear?
So like
Yeah.
I know I know extract name, I know
Mm-hmm.
database name. I can
Mm-hmm.
find out pump name here in by logging into the database. I can get the
Okay.
information about GB dollar session.
No. See, pump never logins to data. I mean, to
Ah, ex
database.
okay, okay.
If you see
Extract.
this architecture,
Yeah, there is a communication between extract to pump is there. Means pump read from extract file,
rail
correct.
file.
Extract, correct.
Rail file is there at the OS
Yeah,
level, right?
yes,
Not
yes,
at
yes,
the
correct.
database level.
Got
So
it.
if you see pump
Yeah,
information, you will never find in the database.
yeah, correct. So can you find more than one extract in one database?
Why not?
Okay.
You can also have one extract and two, three pumps, or one pump or two, three replicates. You can have all that.
Okay. So
Replicate will
means I don't know pump extract name. So using GV realization I can find the extract name. I know the database name, which database it is connecting.
okay. So GB dollar session, you will see only those process which are actually up. Okay. For example, instead of module, I give you username. So the username, I hope you are aware. For
GG
folder
user.
we have
Yeah,
created.
correct.
Wait a second. Single quote. Okay. So now here we are seeing extract sessions and the replicate. Na? If I
Yeah,
stop the extract now here, GVDL session will only give you the process of the live. Now you see
yeah, only
extract is
replication information.
so that is the issue. If your extract is stopped and then you go to GVDL session, you will not find it.
Yeah, correct, correct.
That one you'll have to go to the GG.
Mhm.
Any other doubt? Let's start the class now. All good? Everyone? Ramesh, Pintu.
Yeah, your voice, I mean, gone. Yeah, we good.
Yeah, your voice went off.
Oh, again.
Now it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now it's okay.
Sorry, I was just asking if any doubts and all.
as of now, not. If anything, I'll ask you.
No problem. Pramod, Murli, Chandra, Ramesh, all fine, na? Okay, guys, thank you then. In case of doubt, you can just ping me again, okay?
Yeah, like ex I can find extract name in realization.
Yeah, why not? See here. See here.
Yeah, it's saying ext01.
Yeah, so that is
Sorry,
my
your voice.
extract. Yes, so that is my extract, na?
Yeah, yeah, correct. Okay, okay.
Right? I think if you see here, if when I do, what did I do? Stop ext was 01, right?
Yeah, correct, correct.
That
I
is
got
my
it now.
extract.
Yeah.
Any other doubt?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.